A cold case in Cuyahoga County is cracked. That's according to prosecutors. It's been a murder mystery since 1982. Now the man who admitted attacking two women was in court today, changing his story. News Channel 5's Paul Kiska has more. Paul?
Well, Danita, the Cuyahoga County Cold Case Unit has solved 15 cases since prosecutor Bill Mason started the unit in 2006. This was the oldest case they cracked, but today the alleged killer, well, he changed his tune. Is this the man who got away with a rape and murder case for 30 years? Today, Richard Wilson walked into court saying he wanted to change his plea to not guilty. Just last year, Wilson pleaded guilty to abducting, raping, and shooting two women in downtown Cleveland. It was June 5th, 1982. Two friends driving this pickup truck stopped near West 6th and St. Clair Avenue. That's when police say Wilson suddenly jumped into the front seat of their pickup truck and at gunpoint forced them to drive to the industrial flats. Police say 42-year-old Copley school teacher Mary Ann Finnegan was shot and killed in this remote area of the flats. Her friend was shot in the neck and chest and left to die, but somehow survived. Police questioned Richard Wilson 3 weeks later, but didn't have enough evidence to charge him. But when retired Cleveland police officer Rick Bornfield, prosecutor Rick Bell, and other members of the Cuyahoga County Cold Case Unit ran evidence collected by detectives in '82 through DNA testing recently, they said it matched Wilson, who was serving time in Pennsylvania for robbery. The surviving victim identified him, and Wilson pleaded guilty. He was about to be sentenced. But Wilson, who faces a death penalty, told Judge Brian Corrigan today he wanted to change his plea of guilty for two reasons.
One, that you were under medication, and two, coercion from your attorneys.
Assistant prosecutor Rick Bell says the case is proof that detectives did their job then and now, preserving biological evidence that couldn't be checked through DNA testing until now.
It's important that offenders, that murderers know that we're not going to give up this fight for our victims. We're going to continue to find evidence against them and use them even if it's 30 years later.
However, at that hearing in court today, Judge Brian Corrigan appointed two new defense attorneys to look into Wilson's case and plea change. One of his new attorneys is Rufus Sims, who just represented Anthony Sowell in the serial killer case. The woman who survived that attack in '82 was at Wilson's court case just last month, but she was not in the courtroom today. We'll let you know how this cold case works out.